All right, I am Ross Pryor, and this is the Beauty and Value Forum. Starting off with Evil Endures, but God Allures by Leo Tolstoy. And I think that this is important to modern culture because this story shows the importance, or is a good example, sorry, of good versus evil in the culture of this world. I think that it also is good because the master symbolizes how the world is good and like the culture is good. And Ayla refers to how people can be bad, but almost always are triumphed over good in the terms of the master. Ayla tried to turn the master to make the master mad and make him be evil towards everybody else, but he continued to stay good. So I think that that really shows how good he was. Um, and Ayla was constantly unsuccessful when trying to anger the master by breaking the sheep's leg. I think that everyone really needs to hear this story because it's a really good example of how evil always triumphs over good, or sorry, good always triumphs over evil, and that no matter what, like the evil tries to do, the good always prospers and comes out on top. And sorry, uh, I don't think that this was really necessarily beautiful, but the moral of the story was very important and was necessary because the devil was trying to trick the master, and ultimately, the devil didn't really phase the master that much at all. He was just stayed true to who he was and good to the slaves, even though Caleb tried to make him turn against them, and that the strength of God is very mighty, and it was a great lesson overall for everybody. And so I'm going to go into now the Revelations by Flannery O'Connor. I think this is a very good representation of our modern culture today. It shows good lessons on how racial prejudice and prejudice in general against people who are different than you, and how people can, that if everyone needs to, if people are different than you, people can always almost point out the difference in each other. Sorry. And I think that everyone needs to hear the story, and just because it's a good point about how prejudice isn't good, and that just because someone looks different than you doesn't mean that they have to be pointed out and shown how different they are. Just because like someone has acne doesn't mean they're ugly. They still may be a very good person. Um, I think that the writing of the story was very unique. She used a lot of very long sentences with a lot of long descriptive words, especially describing her characters, like with the acne and the country girl and all that, and all the other characters. Um, I especially liked her description of the bridge with the people going up in the end of the story, and how what she was like in the big parlor. It was a very like good description, very beautiful, and I think that really overall, like this is a very good story, a great message, and shows how prejudiced people and how a good representation of our modern culture overall. So that's it.